You wanna buy a sundial?
Hello, this is the speed art of the cartoon you just watched. The reason that I decided to put this in the video is because this is my first ever cartoon that I knew was going to be a YouTube short. Like, I planned it to be a YouTube short. But I also created it the regular way I make cartoons, so I had like a regular non-vertical version of it. And I still wanted to upload that, but it had to be different from the YouTube short, and this is the way it is different. So this is my joke prediction for the Dial of Destiny. I came up with this idea a couple months ago and decided to make it in one day, right before the movie comes out. I am going to see the movie tomorrow, and I have no idea how I'm going to feel about it. So I have been obsessed with Indiana Jones for almost 9 months now. When the first teaser for the 5th movie came out, I just was so hyped, and it made me go back and rewatch all the movies, and I just loved them. I am hoping that this movie is at least good enough to where it doesn't ruin the other films for me. Speaking of which, let me tell you about my thoughts on the Indiana Jones franchise. Raiders of the Lost Ark is iconic, and there's really not much to say about it. Everybody knows it's amazing. I have nothing to add to the conversation. I don't know why people hated Temple of Doom so much when it came out. I know it's like violent and dark and there's slavery, but weird to say, but that's actually what I think is a big appeal to people, is the fact that it is so dark and messed up. As a kid, I considered it the most Indiana Jones movie because they're in the jungle, they go into a temple of doom and have to fight a cult. Like, just something about it, I felt like it was the Indiana Jones movie, if that makes sense. Like, it was the main one almost. When they announced they were remastering Lego sets for Indiana Jones, I was really excited. Because as a kid, I always wanted the minecart Temple of Doom set, but it was way too expensive. I could never afford it. And when I heard they were remaking that, I was really excited. I was like, oh my goodness, I get a second chance at this. I could save up money and get that myself as an adult. But then, like, the first teasers came out and it looked terrible, and then it got canceled, and then it seems like they're completely done with Indiana Jones sets, even though they made no Dial of Destiny sets yet. I'm hoping after the movie's out, they'll announce they're doing more sets. I would love to have a Skywalker Saga style game for Lego Indiana Jones. I would love that. I would play that as soon as it came out. Alright, so it's time to discuss Last Crusade, and I'm gonna say something a bit controversial. Last Crusade is my least favorite Indiana Jones movie. I know for a lot of people it is their favorite one, so just me saying that makes me think I'm gonna be crucified soon. Let me make something completely clear. I love every Indiana Jones movie. All 4. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the 5th one, but I like the first 4. I like all of them. So I do love Last Crusade, it's just my least favorite one. I don't know how to describe it. Something about it just doesn't appeal to me. Something about it, I really don't know how to describe it. It's not as cool as the other films, in my opinion. Finally, we're gonna talk about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So a couple months ago, this was actually my favorite Indiana Jones movie, and the only reason is pure nostalgia, because I was a little kid when this movie came out, and I loved it. Recently, I switched my opinion. I think Temple of Doom is better, but I still really like this movie, and I think people hate it too much, and I don't understand why. I honestly wish this movie did so well that it made a whole new trilogy of like 50s Indiana Jones films. I would have really liked that. And Mutt Williams could have been a reoccurring character. I know some people dislike him, but I really like him. I thought Shia LaBeouf did a great job. This would cause problems down the line because, you know, stuff that Shia LaBeouf has done, but in my perfect world, where there's 2 other 1950s Indiana Jones movies, Shia LaBeouf is also a much nicer person, so that would have changed. Those are my thoughts on the first 4 Indiana Jones movies, and I'm really hoping the 5th one is just good. I don't want it to be complete trash. Right now on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 66%, which gives me a little bit of hope, because if it's under 50, that's when I'm worried. Still, that is also the lowest rated Indiana Jones movie, and there's no audience score to see what the audience thinks, so I don't know. So besides this cartoon, I also have other Indiana Jones stuff coming. On my gaming channel, Doodle King Gaming, I'm going to be posting a Let's Play of me playing Indiana Jones in the Emperor's Tomb, And for every episode in that series, I want to recreate a scene from each movie, but it's me getting the game that I'm playing. The first episode should be out really soon. I have a couple other ideas, like talking about the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull timeline and repetitive patterns in the films, but I don't know if those are coming soon or not, or even if I'm doing them. Maybe I'll do them in the future. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so back to this cartoon. So, You Want to Buy a Sundial is from Disney's Hercules, the animated one. It's a quote that me and a lot of my friends really find funny, and the second I saw this film was called The Dial of Destiny, I was like, I gotta make You Want to Buy a Sundial joke. I mean, I just gotta, somehow, somewhere, in some video. I need to. This is my third cartoon that I created in under 24 hours. The first one I ever made was Spinel Kills Steven, and the previous one was my Gravity Falls 10-year anniversary video. If you compare all three of these, I think it really shows how I've improved my skill set over the years. Spinel Kills Steven was literally the limit of what I was capable of animating within 24 hours. It was intentionally made to look bad, but still, like, if you look at the Gravity Falls 10-year, it's way more impressive than Spinel Kills Steven. This one I think is impressive too. Not as impressive as the Gravity Falls one, but still, it's much better than Spinel Kills Steven. Speaking of Spinel Kills Steven, there's a joke in that after the cartoon is finished, I have an audience applauding and a bunch of random people's reviews. I think I'm going to do that with this cartoon as well. You probably already saw it earlier. This is being recorded before the video is done, so I don't even know why I'm announcing this, but this is when I'm thinking about doing that idea. Yeah, but anyway, tomorrow I'm seeing Dial of Destiny, and I hope it's great, or I will cry. So I hope I cry of joy, not of sadness. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's the end of this speed art. Thank you guys for watching. There will be more Indiana Jones content coming soon, unless the 5th movie is so bad that I give up on making Indiana Jones content. But there will be stuff soon. Make sure to subscribe to Doodle King Gaming. I have a lot of stuff planned for that this summer. Alright, until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!